Hi everyone, welcome back. We're here to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I am so excited for this one. It's the live action Netflix series that everyone is talking about probably at this moment. After watching One Piece, the live action adaptation, I've just been so excited. When it was announced that they're going to be doing a live action, like, we know how the movie went, right? And I mean, we don't want to talk about it. So when I watched the One Piece live action adaptation, I was like, okay, Netflix, come through. It just really got me excited even more because I had a little more confidence that they could get it right. So I'm excited to see who the actors are for each role, what energy they bring for each role, because that was one of the things with the movies. Like, Aang is supposed to be whimsical, but he was like a little serious and somber-ish. Same with Sokka, he was supposed to be like funny and this and that, and he was like, again, serious-ish. And so, like, you know, hopefully we can have, it doesn't have to be the exact same thing, but just the same vibes is what I'm looking forward to the most. Anyway, full-length reaction will be available on Patreon. You can check it out there. We have other exclusive TV shows and movies available as well, including the One Piece live action that I was just talking about. And yeah, like, depending on how it does in YouTube, maybe we'll be doing weekly drops there. If not, I could keep it on Patreon for whoever is interested as well. But anyway, let's just jump right into it. Oh! We do have similar music. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Earthbender. All right, we don't need a whole choreographed thing to get one rock moving. Love it already. Ow. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, thank God. That something else happened.
Get that to the Earth King. They're going to start a war.
Oh, he's going to sacrifice himself. Okay, yeah, this is great. I mean, not the fact that he's now getting beat down. You know what I mean?
And rally the support of the other nations. Water tribes and the air nomads and the entire world will turn their attention.
Wow, we get the background into when the war started. I'm so excited.
We aren't the real target.
I mean, you kind of are, yeah, but it's just more, yeah.
Because it is our time.
Not the insert Elmo meme. Oh, this is not the Nickelodeon version for sure.
But the Avatar is yet to be revealed. Which is why we have to kill them all.
Oh, we don't get like a... I'm sorry.
Fire, air.
Wow.
A peace made possible by the Avatar.
Are we gonna get this every episode? Okay, Kiyoshi.
The next master of all four elements, an airbender, who may not be ready for the the Avatar.
I'm all emotional just seeing it, like how it should have been done. Wow, so pretty. Interesting, so we get to see it happen, like... Yeah, he wild.
And believe it or not, there may come a day when you wish you'd spent more time with teachers.
Look, up there!
Wow. Okay, is this like actually what happened? Everyone gathered and that made it easy?
It wasn't the right time.
The right time? We don't have the luxury of waiting for the right time. We need to go talk to the council. Now.
So did y'all know?
The youngest airbender in history to receive the markings of a master.
Okay, Jedi Council.
If we send him away before he learns these things, he could fail to be everything we need him to be.
Aang must leave immediately, and we can only hope that it is not too late for him to make a difference.
You know, like, as much as when I watched the show I sided with Mankiatsu, I could also see now that if they didn't tell him now, if he didn't know he was the Avatar and those events didn't happen, he wouldn't have escaped.
Aang, You have always been special. Most talented airbender I have ever known. Only the Avatar, the one person. You're to leave right away so you can begin training in the other discipline.
Right away? Leave my friends? Leave home?
Would be a huge burden for anyone, but you're not just anyone, Aang. And kind and generous. Remember that. Because I can't imagine a better person to have been given this power.
You know, true. Like, I like him better than Korra.
Why do I have to be different? Can't I just keep pretending I'm your friend?
Oh, he is your friend.
You will always be my friend.
Oh, now I'm getting off. At least they had this moment in the show, unlike in the animated series. Why? The comet's already here? I don't get it.
Hey, Abba.
Appa!
Gyatso says I'm supposed to be the Avatar. Monks don't even trust me to feed the baby bison. Not someone who can stop the Fire Nation. Not someone who can stop a war.
So is that a little different then? Because, like, he was so unaware about the war.
I don't want the responsibility. I'm scared of my power. I'm scared of being alone.
He's like, you ain't alone. I got you, homie. Okay, it's different. Oh, snap.
Remember.
Yeah, you know, I always wondered how they got up there. I guess that's how? Because I thought, like, Aang was like, you can only get up here through with the air bison, so I thought they had to have some sort of airships.
Brothers and sisters, we're under attack!
I don't want to see this. And they probably could have really been okay if it wasn't for the comet.
Come with me, quickly!
Oh god, and the children. It's like order, not 86. What is it, 66? Wow. Like, you know the episode, was it like episode 2 or when they went into the air temple? Like, that was already emotional, but like seeing it happen, I don't think I was ready for this. Oh my god. You know, like, the firebending doesn't seem as bad in the show, but when you've seen people get burned alive, like, for real, it's... Is it a friend or a foe? Yeah, why are we flying so close to the water? Do your thing, Aang. Well, they made a good job of making him, like, on another night, they would have kicked your butts. That looks dope. Okay, at least we didn't see Maki. She seems sweet. Wait, that was in the ship? I thought you're not allowed to be in there. Oh, is that what it's called?
All right, listen up. We've been manning the wall and... So where were you before?
About that.
An otter penguin could bend more water than I could.
It's probably for the best. You should be helping out more around the village anyway.
I mean, you know what? Episode 1 Sokka was kind of a jerk. Not jerk, but like, you know.
Katara, soak later, paddle now.
Yeah, like episode 1 Sokka was like, oh, leave it to a girl to, you know. I could see some sort of Universal Studio ride. Like, oh.
What is that?
We need to get that canoe or we're gonna end up as fish food.
The dun, dun. Okay, I want to see Zuko. It's working. It's working. Where Appa be? Oh, I love how it glows.
Where did he come from?
Oh, and the boat came back. How convenient.
What part of that makes you think, great, let's bring him home?
Sokka.
That's Sokka.
Can't just leave him out here.
I don't like this. Why listen to me?
Hey, where's Appa?
Impossible. Airbenders don't exist anymore.
Well, we won't get any answers until he wakes up. We need to let him rest.
Or splash water on him. He has full eyebrows. I'm so envious.
Where do you think we'll find the Avatar?
Yes.
All I'm saying is, it's hard to see you get your hopes up every time you see a sign.
I don't know how I feel about Iroh right now.
Perhaps it's time to consider that the throne isn't everything.
It may not have been for you,
It was taken from him.
but for me, it's my destiny.
Whoa. The kids don't notice him?
What are you thinking? Have you completely forgotten your training? He could be the enemy.
The enemy? I'm not the enemy.
I'm the Avatar.
How did I get here?
You tell me.
Appa? Appa! Where's Appa?
Yeah, that would be traumatic if I woke up without Appa. Wait, I thought that was... I didn't know he had... He didn't have that from the get-go, right?
6 legs, horns, brown arrows, sky bison.
So fuzzy. Oh, you must be cold, bruh.
Sky bison.
Repeating it.
The Southern Air Temple, where the air nomads live.
Long ago, the 4 nations lived together in harmony.
Until one day. Oh!
Fire Nation attacked only the Avatar.
I love when they do this, because I'm like...
But when the world needed him most,
he vanished.
Everyone in the village knows this story.
Except you.
Because you've been trapped in that ice this whole time. The last time that the great
Yo, next episode I need to have my hair like... Yeah, I would not take that news well either.
He is the last Airbender.
Why is Sokka shaking his head? He's like, oh man, trouble's coming.
How come his omens never take her somewhere with hot springs, huh?
Is there something you want to say, Lieutenant G?
No, sir.
Nope.
Our mission is vital to the future of the Fire Nation, and so we will find the Avatar.
Zuko, you need a hat out here. You're gonna get sick.
Are you okay? 100 years. All my friends, everyone I know, they're all gone.
You know, it's heavy. It's heavy.
When I was little, I didn't really understand the war until the night the Firebenders came. They destroyed everything in their path. Afterwards, our father set out with the other warriors to hunt down the Firebenders.
I'm surprised she didn't say anything about her mom. She says it in like every...
We were never really ready until we have to be.
Yeah, like the whole Maki saying like, Aang, you know, we can't let him grow up too fast, and now the whole world's children had to grow up too fast.
Your skills have never been sharper.
I need to be at my best when I face the world's ultimate warrior.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to get better, but I'm the only waterbender left in the Southern Tribe. I'm a warrior. I should be able to do more for our people.
The monks told me bending is about energy and balance. By feeling the energy around you, you find balance.
I don't know what that means to be able to apply it. I can't help but smile because like you hear the music and it's like, ah. Wow.
Why are they here? After all this time, what could they possibly want?
What you think?
He's more than the last Airbender. You are the Avatar.
How would Gran know?
I knew he was hiding something. When the world needed the Avatar the most, he vanished. Because he's a coward. He ran and people died.
Sokka, they've landed.
Ow! Ouch. I don't want to cry.
Come on, we need to get somewhere safe.
Yeah. Like, I get it though, because Sokka, who doesn't have any advantage at all, is here like ready to face them like head on. So from his eyes, I see why he would say that to Aang, but
You can't do this. You can't give him to
He
them.
doesn't belong here.
It's wrong, and you know that.
they're little kids with rocks. We can't let them.
Sokka, don't you see? He's the Avatar.
And he lied to us about it.
I know how hard this responsibility has been for you.
Yeah.
You have to give people something to live for. That's what the Avatar is. He's hope.
Damn.
Just as much as we need food and shelter. I know I do.
I like live action Katara. Oh. But it's like you can't like when you watch the animated one, seeing the kids there trying to like fight.
Let's settle this between us. Leader to leader. You really need an army?
Ooh.
Don't fall for it. We overpower them. It's no contest.
Well, where's the glory in that?
Uh-huh.
Accept.
We're gonna get Dang. And Sokka's willing to take him on for you, Aang. Like how can you not respect Sokka? Despite his, flaws, especially in early season 1.
Leave him alone!
You tell him. I wish they put in the part about him saying that Aang was gonna be like 100 and how he was like prepping to fight some old guy. But true, your dreams have come true, Zuko. What was it that they said in the series? Like the kids, and they're like, don't.
I'll go with you. Just leave him alone. I'm the one you're looking for.
He's like, yeah, nice and easy.
No one has ever fought for me before.
Like Yatsu did.
I think you're the bravest person I've ever met.
Aww. I'm glad he got props. All right, that was unnecessary.
We have to do something. Sokka, we have to help him. Sokka!
Okay, listen up. Don't fall behind the drills. I saw some real sloppiness out there today.
I like that he's like, yeah, we didn't leave anyone in charge before, so I like that we're doing this now.
Now, let's go save that weird kid.
And fix your hair.
So the drive to conquer is a drive for peace and unity.
Peace comes from respecting life.
It doesn't matter how this war started. But I look forward to many more conversations with you, Avatar. In the meantime, I'll have some jasmine tea sent to you.
It won't be easy to catch them.
I know. Hopefully you can find a swift current. Maybe draft off their wake.
Or...
Katara, no. There's no way you're getting me on that.
I love that cut. And they like infuse a little bit of the goofiness with that.
The Avatars.
He's been studying up on you. There we go. Oh.
Open fire! Now!
We didn't get our little fight. Oh. Oh, okay. None of what I thought would happen happened. Are we at least gonna deflect this one? Oh. Okay. Like, I get it. If everything's too predictable, it's not fun for, like, the people who've already seen it, too, so. And maybe it's a lot to have him go into the Avatar state.
You know, the Firebenders aren't gonna give up. They're gonna keep coming after you.
Which means we can't go home.
I mean, y'all can go back home.
So where do we go?
We're already coming here? All right, yeah, we can't go Avatar State so many times in one episode.
Blood spell.
Now this would be a huge burden for anyone, but you're not just anyone, Aang.
Yeah.
And kind and generous. Remember that. Always remember who you are.
I would have taken that with me. He's going, wait. Wait, no. You're supposed to. Oh no. Can't even hear you. Like, we didn't really get to have them.
I can't imagine a better person to have been given.
Oh, you know what? This is better than Katara, because I was just about to say they haven't had the moment to bond yet.
You will always be my friend.
Oh, Sokka.
You know, the thing about losing everything is that that's when you learn how strong you really are.
They made the ultimate sacrifice for me.
Oh, he did take it. I can't stop crying.
Complete my training and master all the other bending spells so I can bring balance back to the world.
Oh, is that all?
It's only after we've lost something that we realize how much it means to us.
Just like a circle with an arrow.
How we do anything to get it.
That's not bad.
I don't know where this will all lead, and I don't know if I have what it takes. But the one thing I do know is I'm the Avatar, and this is just the beginning.
Okay. Wow. Wow, that was so good. Definitely, like, there were some changes in that were made, but like I said, if everything was exactly like the animated series, then it's like it might get a little bit too, like, I enjoyed seeing those moments, kind of like the same thing like when you watch reactions, like you get to relive that moment. But maybe like if everything is done that way, it might get old, or, you know, like you're not adding anything new, which again, just because I love comfort shows, I like predictability in that sense. So I wouldn't have minded it, but I think for the majority of people, having these new things is what keeps, and for myself too, it keeps it fresh. You know, it keeps you captivated. I think it was a good balance, because like when you start changing too many things, then it's like, you know, you get the opposite of like people being like, this is nothing like the original. Like if you steer too far from the original, then you get the opposite backlash as well. So like I think there's a good balance of adding new elements, but also having little bits of callbacks, or like little bits of like exact verbiage, or like or actions, so that you kind of have that sense of attachment to the original show too. But definitely same thing with like the One Piece live action. Seeing it done this way gives it a bit of a heavier, darker tone, where when we saw people get burned alive, or like you're kind of forced to face with what the reality of how heavy this is. Like even as you watch the animated series, it was dealing with very heavy topics, but somehow it's more digestible in that format, where I still, you know, you still get emotional seeing Aang find Monkyatsu in the animated series, but like in this one, you just feel so much more of the weight of the responsibility that he's carrying. You feel more of the sense that he's just a kid, and he lost everything And they did a good job showing that Sokka is also had that similar responsibility. Again, this is something that we knew in the animated series, but like, just like Katara said, like, they all had to grow up a little bit too fast, but you can appreciate how much Sokka has sacrificed and is willing to, you know, be brave and do what he feels needs to be done for the village. Like when he was like, you know, when Katara was like, you know, Dad would have done this, and he's like, well, Dad's not here, I'm here. And the whole, like, if things are not being done right, it's because you have to do it. Like, all those things of, you could see how much weight he's also carrying on his shoulders. And when he said that Aang was a coward and things, that I was like, ouch, you know, because I understand how, like, it's a totally different scale. Like, Sokka has a lot of responsibility too, but Aang is supposed to be the protector of the world, the balance of the entire world. Like, this is news that he got as a little kid and just went through a 100-year time skip, you know. But for Sokka to be like, you know, I lost my family, we lost so much in this village, the world has gone upside down, and I am taking care of me, this little boy here is taking care of our village. He has the kids there on watch, like on schedules, he's organizing how people are eating, like he stood up to the challenge and you ran off, you know. Like, as harsh as it was, I can see how Sokka in that frame of mind would say that and react that way to him. And I think, it was that moment when he saw Aang fall into Katara's arms that he kind of was just like he understood. He understood where Aang was coming from too, or he understood the weight of not just losing your mom or neighbor or whatever, but losing your everything. I did like the fact that it was Monkyatsu, like we heard Monkyatsu's voice as he was going into the Avatar state to kind of help him cope through that moment, because like in the show we had a little bit more stuff going on between Katara and Aang. Like, they developed a bit of a friendship and bond a little bit more, so that when she was like, we're your family now, yes, it was still a little fast, but like it was it's understandable. But here, because I mean, we kind of just skipped through everything, like it would have felt a little bit rushed and unrealistic for her to be the one to like bring him back. So I like that, and it just made it, I don't know if they're ever going to go back to like showing the bond between Monkyatsu and him, but it still delivered that emotional impact of seeing them, like how much they were connected. And now I'm getting emotional again because like I'm still your friend, I'll always be your friend. And also the fact that he, you know, reminded him that you are strong, you are generous. I can't remember what else he said, and that like he can't imagine a better person for the role of, you know, being an avatar. So I think that was a good way for them to leave off. You know, I guess with the show there was a little bit more guilt and shame that he carried with him because of the circumstances. And again, those are all topics that I think were very heavy for the type of show that it was, and now with the live action I think could be definitely explored, and it can be delivered with more impact. So I'm pretty happy with how, you know, like I think Iroh's the only one that I'm not entirely sure how I feel about just yet, but with everyone else I'm pretty happy with how they're playing their parts and who they cast for the parts. Like, you totally see that fiery, like angstiness in Zuko, that need to prove himself. Katara's, like, she had a couple of bars in here that I was just like, wow, Katara, I love this. Where Sokka was taking a more practical approach of we need to survive, but she was like, we need to do more than just survive. We need to thrive. we need hope. We need something worth living for, not just living. So I like that she brought that humanity aspect of it back. And I'm just really excited to see them go on their journey and see how, you know, they will trauma bond down the line. I could see how like 8 episodes is not going to be enough for me. Oh my gosh. I'm already excited for season 2 and season 3. And then just the sheer excitement and nostalgia was like making me already emotional to begin with. And then when things happen, I'm just like, Anywho, that was great. Tell me what you guys thought about the first episode. What was the moment that you were just like, I think for me, of course, like that going into the Avatar state, the Mankyatsu moment hit me. The other one was like in the very beginning, the Earthbender fighting scene, chills. And then the other moment was when Gran was reciting like the intro lines. Man, now the next part that I'm really looking forward to, I hope that they have the fighting scene between Zuko and the general dude. I don't know if they're gonna do that moment, but I'm so excited if they do it. Like if they even have that, like, you know, that shot when they do the triple take of him doing that leg wind sweep thing. If I don't know how they're gonna do the fight, but if they include that, I'm just gonna lose my head. Anyway, we'll see how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna definitely drop episode 1 on YouTube. As far as the other episodes, I guess it just depends on how this episode does on YouTube, if there seems to be a demand for it or not. If not, I'll probably keep editing down the episodes on Patreon, and then like somewhere down the line drop like maybe 2 parts of like the entire season at once. So which is kind of like the approach I'm taking with the other shows now. Like I'm probably not going to be doing weekly uploads of Clone Wars, Percy Jackson, and Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I'm just going to drop like 3 to 6 episodes in one go. And then just, you know, continue with the weekly drops on Patreon side. So full-length reaction will be available on Patreon. Make sure you check it out. Come and chat it up with us over on Discord. I hope y'all are staying safe, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye, y'all.